Now to the Korean Peninsula. There's adulation in the north and anxiety in the south. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea is bestowing a new, more prestigious title on its leader. The Republic of Korea is concerned the first DPRK party Congress in more than 3 decades could be crowned with another nuclear weapons test. First to Pyongyang and AP video journalist Rafael Wober. Raf?
Good morning from Pyongyang. It's now early Sunday morning here, and I think that the thing which has attracted most attention in the recent proceedings of this landmark Congress is the statement from DPRK leader Kim Jong-un in yesterday's event that the DPRK will not use its nuclear weapons unless its sovereignty is encroached upon. As well as that, he reiterated the DPRK's foreign policy principles of independence, peace and friendship, saying that the DPRK is willing to develop friendly relations with countries previously hostile to it. So the interesting thing about all of this is that these kinds of comments coming from the leader of the country are very different in tone to the sort of rhetoric that routinely comes out of the state news agency and other state media here, which in past months, especially while military exercises have been going on in the south, the joint US-South Korean military exercises, and a very high state of tension has been prevailing on the Korean Peninsula. In those past few months, there's been a lot of very strong words from Pyongyang talking about preemptive nuclear strikes and turning its enemies' capitals into seas of flames. So what came out of yesterday's Congress from DPRK leader Kim Jong-un is a very different tone and sending a very different message.
Rob, tell us, you've been talking with locals. What is their take on the Congress?
I think that, first of all, here when people in the DPRK find themselves in front of a foreigner and a TV camera, often they have to feel very careful and resort to stock phrases and expressions of devotions and loyalty to their leadership and their government, because that's the safest thing. But at the same time, I think in the case of this Congress, yesterday, Saturday, in Pyongyang, we were out on the street asking people about it. How did they first see it? They saw it when it came out on TV on Friday night, local time. And I think that at the same time as the concern of the interaction between a DPRK person and a foreigner and what they can say safely, at the same time, I think that there is a genuine sense of surprise, because it is an important thing here, the first time it's happened in 36 years. And people, I think from their comments, genuinely have been surprised or got some strong feeling when they see this kind of event going on with their leader there, because it is something slightly new. It's a very familiar context, a big meeting, all the applause, but at the same time it's something new, and there is uncertainty about what it will lead to, but people are saying that they expect it to set out new plans for further developing the country, although in what way, of course, nobody knows.
Rafael Wober, we certainly appreciate your time live from Pyongyang.